Hey everyone, welcome back to breaking down Supra's vertically integrated stack. I'm Michael Donovan, and as always, I'm joined by my good friend and co-host, Arjun Mehta. Arjun, how's it going today?
Hey Michael, I'm doing great, thanks. Super excited for this one. Supra's layer 1 is honestly not your average blockchain. It's like if you took all the best developer tools, oracles, automation, randomness, and just, pack them into one chain. It's a full stack ecosystem, not just a base layer.
Yeah, and I love that analogy. Supra is not just a layer 1. It's more like a Swiss Army knife for decentralized apps. You've got Supra oracles for real-time data, Supra containers for dedicated block space, and dVRF for randomness, all natively built in. It's like instead of juggling 5 different services, you just get everything in one place. Makes me think of the iPhone moment for blockchain, right?
Exactly. That's what they're aiming for. Remember when the iPhone came out and suddenly you had a camera, internet, music all in one device? Supra's trying to do that for Web3 vertical integration so you don't have to cobble together oracles from one chain, automation from another, and bridges from somewhere else. It's all right there, and it just works together.
And that's huge for developers. I mean, I remember back in the day, building an app meant you had to duct tape together all these different networks. It was a mess. Supra's approach is, it's just cleaner, less latency, better security, and honestly, fewer headaches.
Michael, this actually reminds me of when I was a kid building chess engines. I'd try to make each module, like the move generator, the evaluation function, work on its own. But when I finally got them to talk to each other properly, the whole thing just clicked. That's what vertical integration feels like. Each part is good, but together it's just better.
That's a great comparison. And I think it's fair to say Supra's betting that this kind of tight integration is what's going to unlock the next wave of super dApps, not just DeFi, but GameFi, AI, cross-chain stuff, the whole 9 yards.
Let's dig into some of those native services because this is where Supra really stands out. Their oracles, for example, are ultra-fast, like sub-second data feeds. That's a game changer for DeFi and gaming, where you need real-time prices or off-chain data, and you can't wait around for, slow updates.
Yeah, and the dVRF, distributed verifiable random function, is another one. I always get a kick out of how randomness is actually really hard to do on-chain. Supra's dVRF is built right into the protocol, so you get provably fair randomness for things like NFT drops, lotteries, or even gaming mechanics. No more worrying if the dice are loaded, so to speak.
And don't forget the automation framework. Supra's got this zero-block delay automation, so you can schedule smart contract functions to run instantly without relying on external keepers or centralized bots. That means things like instant liquidations on a DEX or recurring payments or even yield harvesting can all be automated natively. It's kind of like having a chess clock that never lags, if that makes sense.
I like that. Actually, I mentored this young developer last year. Brilliant kid, way ahead of where I was at his age. He built an automated lottery dApp using Supra's dVRF. The randomness was so transparent, nobody could accuse the system of being rigged. It really changed the game for trustless gaming. I mean, I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's a big leap forward.
That's awesome. And it's not just about gaming, right? These tools open up new use cases, like imagine a DEX where liquidations happen instantly and transparently, or NFTs that evolve based on real-world data, all thanks to oracles and automation working together. It's more than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, and I think that's the point. When you have all these services natively integrated, you get this compounding effect. It's not just faster or cheaper. It's a whole new playground for developers.
Speaking of playgrounds, let's talk about cross-chain. Supra's SupraNova Bridge is pretty interesting. It's got 2 main technologies. HyperNova, which is trustless and uses validator signatures for event verification, and HyperLoop, which is more of a fast multi-signature bridge for chains where trustless bridging isn't practical. So you get secure, fast transfers between Supra and other ecosystems.
Yeah, and that's a big deal for interoperability. Plus, Supra supports multiple virtual machines, EVM, MoveVM, and soon Solana VM. So whether you're an Ethereum dev or coming from another ecosystem, you can just pick your favorite environment and start building. No need to learn a whole new language or tool set.
And the Starkey wallet makes it even easier. It's self-custodial, so you control your keys, and it's designed to simplify on-chain interactions. Then you've got SuperScan, the Block Explorer, and AutoFi, which is like automatic DeFi powered by native automation. It's all about making the developer experience as smooth as possible.
Yeah, and I think the case studies really show what's possible, like tokenizing traditional assets with Supra interlayer. Suddenly, receivables or real-world assets can be brought on-chain, traded, and managed with all the benefits of blockchain. Or those ultra-dynamic NFTs you mentioned, Argent, that can evolve based on cross-chain events or real-world triggers. That's not something you could do easily before.
Absolutely. It's like the more you stack these tools together, the more creative you can get. And honestly, I think we're just scratching the surface. There's a lot more to explore, especially as new integrations and use cases come online.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll be diving into those in future episodes. For now, I think that's a good place to wrap up. Arjun, always a pleasure chatting with you, man.
Likewise, Michael. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you next time as we keep breaking down Supra's stack and what it means for the future of Web3. Take care.
See you next time, folks. And don't forget to check out those jazz records. Wait, wrong podcast. Bye, everyone.